What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Seuss and I are going to be working on the WRX. Quick little update on this car though. We went through, double checked sensors, everything looked good there. We replaced a couple vacuum lines because we missed a few of them. But the minute we give it 100% throttle and it's under load, it will start breaking up. We're pretty irritated with it. Because the cats have been removed, we're going to see if someone's willing to trade straight across. So like our catless up pipe and down pipe for like stock down pipes and up pipes. And we're really hoping that that fixes our issue. We don't really want to deal with tuning it and go down that rabbit hole. In the meantime though, what are we doing for today, Seuss?
Yes, so today, as we've established in other videos, driving the car drives pretty good, you know. But the braking situation, that's a real issue. You know, it brakes horribly, like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I bought a brake kit, nothing super fancy. It's all just like OE equivalent stuff. So we got front, rear pads, and then we got the rotors. It was a whole kit itself off a Fast WRX. What's nice about this one, came with brake fluid and braided lines.
Because we're going to be rallycrossing, I imagine that we're going to want some heavier duty lines. So yes.
Yeah, it's like I've actually never, you know, changed brake lines or anything like that.
Perfect. You can do the grunt of the work today.
Yeah, these are really nice looking and sturdy as they should be.
We're going to start by lifting up this car and we'll start the brake job. Jesus and I got the car up. One of the crazy things to me is here, I'm gonna come actually to the passenger side, is just how much droop the suspension has. It has a lot of travel. I guess I'm just not used to that coming from, you know, cars like the MR2. Over here though, Jesus is gonna take off the brakes.
Yes, so this is one of my first times actually doing a brake job, so this is gonna be a bit of a learning curve for me, as anybody else who's never done it and watching. Daniel helped me get stuff set up. He said first we gotta do the brake line. So do I just twist it?
Yeah, you just undo the bolt there. That way when you take the caliper off, you have some slack, and then you take right back there are the two 14s you take off. Once this is off, then you take off the brake caliper bracket.
That's off.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You gotta be careful so it doesn't do that. Did it get your feet?
No, it's just surprising.
I should have warned you. Sorry about that. That was my fault.
Don't they just pop off?
Yeah, they should just pop on off. And they're towards the end of the life.
You could still get like another year of regular driving out of them.
We're not going to do regular driving though.
I mean, that's fair.
We're going to beat the living snot out of this car. I think this is the rotor that was actually super warped. This was the side that had the bad wheel bearing, and this is pretty much what was keeping it in place. Jesus already cleaned off the rotor. You always want to clean off the rotor because they typically have like some type of protective oil on it to make sure it doesn't rust. You just got to put the new pads in, man.
No, these. So, what? They just throw these in?
Yeah, they should just pop on out. All right, let's be careful not to touch the face.
Oh.
No, these should just pop out. And then we'll get the new hardware, which is right there.
Oh, that one's really out. There we go.
It should pop on in. That's brand new versus used. That was towards the end of its life.
Actually seeing them side by side though, that's a massive difference.
Huge difference, man. It being difficult.
A little bit. Also, I could just be doing it wrong. I won't deny that.
So this is gonna sit like this. If it sits like this, there you go. Yeah, you had it upside down.
Oh, okay. Surprisingly annoying.
You want me to do it?
No, I gotta do it.
Well, that's how you learn. Now that you got the brake caliper bracket back on, we actually have to push the pistons back in. So we need a C-clamp to do that. They do have a tool for this. I just never bought it, and I don't really have a good reason for not. Probably should. You see, that's actually pushing the pistons back in to the caliper. All right, I think those are pretty much all recessed back in. So yeah, those are back in place. So I think this should go back perfectly fine. Let's see. Yep, perfect. Oh, actually not perfect. I think that's better. Yeah, there you go. And these brakes are pretty much replaced, at least on this side. First side done, or first corner done. Yeah, not too hard, right?
No, it's not that bad at all. Getting the pads in are kind of a pain, but that's really it. Outside of that, it's pretty straightforward. If anything, maybe just a bit time consuming. Oh man, that did not feel good.
Did you pull a muscle?
No, I was just at a weird angle, so I was like really leaning on myself, so it just felt weird and didn't feel great.
You're too young to be having those issues, Jesus.
I'm 21.
22. I'm old enough to have those issues.
No, you're not. Wait till you're 40, then you can talk. We're gonna get started on the driver's side rear. Something I do wanna know, when you're doing your brakes and stuff like that, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and grease things like the sliding pin. We just didn't show that. It seems like things aren't exactly going our way today. It's actually pretty knackered right there. The threads are pretty nasty, and I pulled the slide pin out. The threads are pretty bad, so we don't really have time today out of sheer, well, just not wanting to do it today. We're gonna go down to the store later though and see if we can just get new slide pins for these, because the threads are in the slide pins. The bracket itself is good though, but now Jesus is having another battle.
Won't come off. It's really on there.
Tap it here at the hub.
Oh.
That makes the biggest impact.
Ah, man.
All right, try pulling it now. Okay, let's try this. Probably not the best way to use the hammer, but whatever. Okay. We'll rotate it a little bit. Come on. That was on there.
I wonder how bad the corrosion is underneath.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know, Zeus. It's super corroded right here. So something we should have done on the front, but we didn't. We should have put a little anti-seize here on the lip to prevent it from seizing up. What's done is done. Let's just put the new rotor on and pads. The rear driver's side is pretty much as done as we can be. I know we have to hook up the brake line, but because that slider pin had knackered up threads, we're kind of just putting this back together with this one slider pin that's good. Just for the purposes of like pulling the car outside and then parking it in the grass, it's gonna be totally fine. We're not gonna drive it on the road until we have that second bolt there though. Well, everyone, we are done and put the new brakes on. We haven't put on the stainless steel lines. We're gonna do that next time just because we're getting a little tired, we're getting hungry. It's been a long day. We had other things going on outside of here. You want to do the honors of starting her up? We haven't pumped the brakes yet, so.
Yeah, actually.
The keys are in the car. Yeah. She sounds good. How the brakes feel?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah.
It takes a second to pump them.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels good.
The WRX is going back outside because my white MR2 lives inside. Here, the WRX will lay until we get the new slider pin, which, I mean, they probably have them in stock. That's all we got in today's video. So thank you guys for watching. Stick around, and the next video, or next time we do a video with the WRX, hopefully Jesus can finally take the dang car home and enjoy it.
We've had it for, what, 4 or 5 months now?
Yeah. And we haven't done, well, it's a good winter project.
That's fair.
So yeah, we've had it for a while. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video, and we'll see if Jesus actually takes it home.